Welcome back to the Real Estate News. With me now is Paul Schlumberger. He's the VP of Business Banking at River Valley Bank. Welcome, Paul. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
How would you define the state of the commercial real estate market in Madison right now?
Well, as we can always see, you look downtown and you see all the sky cranes. I think it's pretty safe to say there's a lot of activity down on the Isthmus. We just built over in Middleton, and so we're seeing a lot of activity in Middleton. And obviously with Epic over in Verona, we're seeing building everywhere. So it's a pretty busy market out there right now.
And that's great to see. What are some of your bank's areas of expertise?
Well, our bank is started in Wausau. We have 16 locations, and so it sort of seems we've fallen into a hospitality kind of niche because we have resorts, hotels, and so we find ourselves doing a lot of that down here. The Edgewater Hotel we were involved in. We just finished a hotel in Mount Horeb. So we sort of find ourselves in that market quite a bit in Madison.
So what do you find are the biggest challenges in commercial lending in our market here in Madison?
Well, you know, being as busy and as competitive it is, you're seeing every bank, the big banks, the New York banks, the regional banks, and then banks like us, the larger community banks. It's a tough market. So you see a decent project, you're going to see a lot of people bidding at it, and you need to be pretty sharp and pretty quick and respond quickly if you want to be involved in that project.
What about trends? What new real estate opportunities and trends have you been seeing around here lately?
Well, the trends that we're seeing, the scale of the properties and the projects are becoming so large. You're seeing like the Hub on State Street. You're seeing the projects that used to be $2-3 million, now they're the $20, $30, $40 million projects. So they're getting big. And so I think the trend is you're getting a lot of housing, a lot of apartments down on the Isthmus, a lot of the Epic people, and a lot of people with kids that are leaving and they're coming back to downtown Madison. So we're seeing quite a bit of that.
Now, you are a relatively new community bank here in Madison. What challenges come with that, given the size of the competition and the large commercial projects that are out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. What we find out is you always have an identity. Madison has a long history of knowing the banks in this town. So for us to come, River Valley, first thing people think about is we're from Spring Green, which we're not. We are a big bank out of Wausau, but it's really the identity thing. So we, you know, I'm from Madison, moved away for a long time, but so we can talk the Madison talk and we think we know the market.
Well, thanks, Paul. It was a pleasure to meet you and to have you on the show today. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.